What if I told you one of the best anime of 2025 is about to become one of the most interesting action RPGs of whenever they decide to drop it? Because Gachiakuta just went from banger anime to an incoming video game, and we need to talk about this. So today we're breaking down everything we already know about Gachiakuta, the game, the newly announced survival action from KDotDaGawd US. Is it gonna hit? Is it gonna flop? Is it gonna slap? Is it something to skip? Let's go ahead and figure it out and get into it. Okay, real talk. When season 1 finale dropped on, I think it was like December, literally nobody expected them to immediately follow it up with a game announcement. Like the ink on season 2, I don't even think was greenlit yet. It wasn't dry, it wasn't etched in stone, none of that. But for anybody that needs context, Gachiakuta is a manga that was running in Weekly Shonen magazine since like 2022, I believe. The anime is produced by Studio Bones. Yes, the Studio Bones, and it premiered around July, I think in the summer of 2025 on Crunchyroll, and it hit #1 viewership in the US and a few other countries. Only 24 episodes, 1 season, but a massive impact. We got cosplayers wanting to do it. We got little kids looking for the anime game. We got us looking now, trying to pay attention if a game is actually about to come out or not. Like, it's just insane. It's solely insane. And they are now partnering up with KDotDaGawd on this as well. So it's going to be on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam. And the working title, is something simple: Gachiakuta The Game. Nothing crazy, nothing extravagant, nothing too wild. Strictly that. And it's no release date yet, just vibes in the teaser. Who is this for? I ain't gonna lie, this is for the anime fans that's ready to play the world, the manga readers who want to go deeper, and the action RPG fans who are looking for something that's different with an actual story. Here's the thing, what we know about the gameplay loop is honestly really promising. Even if details are still thin or it's just a little bit here and there, KDotDaGawd US is still calling this an action survival RPG. So the core structure seems to be you enter monster infested zones called the pit. You already know, with all the trash and everything like that. You're going to complete missions, fight trash beasts, and then return safe to a secure base. I want to say, think of it like a mix up between like a mission-based action RPG and a survival extraction loop. The combat is built around the vital instruments, the biggest thing in that anime. The weaponized objects that's powered by the soul of discarded things, just like in the show. And my boy Rudo, he's awakening the ability to draw up the soul of trash and manifest it in a weapon. And the game is already looking super fast paced with brutal combat, where mastering different weapons and different combos actually matters. The teaser showed cel shaded visuals, fully 3D, with Rudo delivering a finishing blow to a beast. It looks stylish, the graffiti aesthetic is still there, and all that is still getting cooked into a virtual design in a good direction. So this isn't going to be some low effort cash in skin on a generic action game that RDC said, that a lot of other big content creators are saying that it's just another reskin of another game and it might flop. Don't listen to that, because there's also going to be some character progression, weapon crafting, and equipment upgrades confirmed. So it sounds like your build matters over time. Okay, so the word of Gachiakuta, I know if I'm saying it wrong, y'all can say it in the comments. I know. In case you're coming in blind, it's kind of bleak, it's just that. And that's what make it so good. The setup, there's a floating city above where the wealthy live, and below is the pit where the poor, the trash, etc. Everything that anybody considers is trash or is not worth keeping goes to the pit. And everything about that gets thrown down there, and yes, even people. So that's why it's so crazy. Those discarded things breed monstrous creatures called trash beasts. And our pro tag Rudo, he is born in the slums. He is born in the lesser part of the top, and falsely accused of murdering his father, and he's getting pushed into the pit. But he's rescued by my man named Engine and joins a group called the Cleaners, who are fighting to survive the pit while the truth about the world slowly comes undone. And the game's confirmed not to just retell the anime. It'll have unique narrative that expands universe, new characters, new story arcs, familiar landmarks. So if you've seen the show, you're not just replaying what you already watched. And aesthetically, I told y'all it already looked fire. The graffiti inspired his character designs, the gritty environments, the luring and towering ruins, underground warrens and wastelands. Like, it's gonna look so amazing because the atmosphere is oppressive, but in the best Gachiakuta way possible. And music wise, I'm not sure. I can visualize punk rock, some action type beats that's going with that, but if they match the enemy's energy, we could be in for something real. And when it comes to the emotional angle of the game, Gachiakuta actually hits on class equality, being thrown away by society, survival, and revenge. So if the game carries the same weight, it won't just be a fun action RPG. To be real though, like what actually surprised me isn't, you know, them treating this like a quick anime tie-in grab. They're sitting on a Kodansha production committee. Like Com2 US is literally sitting on a production committee. They said, with the quote, they want to expand the possibilities of Gachiakuta universe, and that language matters. But what has me excited is Studio Bones made the anime look extraordinary. So if the game team is given the same creative latitude with the IP, the visual and emotional foundation is already elite. But what makes me cautious is no release date, no real gameplay footage outside of what we already just seen with the little combo mixes, you know, beyond the little teasers. And the anime game adaptations are a graveyard of missed potentials, y'all. It's so many games that we done seen that just flopped, and it kind of sucks. I know a lot of people aren't excited for it, but that's something to be cautious about. We've been burnt before a lot, so just kind of think about that. But the price and value proposition, we don't know. You know, there's no word on whether this is a full premium release, a live service, or something in between. Like that also matters too, depending on the game's content depth. The replayability is also hard to judge, but if the game is mission-based, survival loop, it's co-op, and you know the builds have a lot of, you know, variety, it could be, you know, could have some serious legs. I would say be cautiously hyped. Not pre-order immediately hype, not go tell your mans like, hey bro, I can't wait till this game come out hype, but you know, watch it closely. It's on my radar type of hype. If you love the anime, I already know this is an easy wish list. I know it's a huge fan base out there now, especially with my boy Jabber, Rudo, Engine. Everybody's so excited about it because the world of Gachiakuta is genuinely built for a game. You can see that the missions, the monster combat, the weapon crafting, the survival, like it truly fits. So if you're new to this entirely though, go watch the anime first. Matter of fact, go read, then go watch the anime, and then go to Crunchyroll, write a little comment, like it, save it to your watch later, and then you can thank me later. And then when the game comes out, come back and watch this again and be like, oh, KDot told me a minute ago. But for the people who's really gonna love this and really want this entirely in its totality, it's gonna be fans of stylish action RPGs with real story weight, anime fans who want to live in an IP, and anyone who loves this gritty survival aesthetic. But if you're not hitting any of those sections, you might want to wait. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, just wait for the reviews, wait for me to play it. Come watch me live, twitch.tv/KDotDaGawd, and come see me enjoy the game and see if you want to pay, you know, pay for it, play it, etc., etc. But you know, drop a comment, let me know, are you hyped for this? Are you in a wait and see mode? And if you already finished the anime, let me know your thoughts below. Like this vid if it helped you, you know, out any type of way, find a new anime, hearing about the game. And if it did, subscribe for more, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.